Hey kids, guy in a Venom Mask here. I'm not gonna do my regular voice, even though I'm only like one or two episodes in. This happened roughly a couple of hours ago. Lemmy, the frontman of Motorhead, legendary, absolutely legendary band, has died, and it's really really weird. I don't really know how to express myself. It's just awful. I mean, there's a lot of jokes that they've said in the metal community that Lemmy can't die or Lemmy's immortal or something like that, but I mean, it goes to show you that we all really are mortal, and it's pretty terrible. I was lucky enough to see Motorhead live on one occasion where it was in 2008, and it was at the PNC Bank Arts Center in New Jersey, and Motorhead was playing with Testament, Heaven and Hell, which also featured the late Ronnie James Dio, and Judas Priest. Now half of those bands from that lineup are gone, and it's awful. I don't really I don't really know what to say at this point. It's terrible. I do have to say that show was one of the best shows that I had ever seen in my life. But oh, man, just Mickey D's drum solo, Motorhead opening with Dr. Rock. I mean, there wasn't really much more that I could ask for except if Motorhead was headlining, but they weren't. I meant to catch them on their last tour. I actually really, really liked Bad Magic. They had never really put out a bad album. I just wish that they could have. I wish that they were okay, but towards the end of the last tour, I mean, he didn't really look like he was doing too much. He was doing too well. He had to cancel a couple of dates, and I didn't end up seeing him because I was afraid that he would cancel the show. And well, I guess maybe I should have. Maybe it was best the way that it was, so that my only memory so that my last memory of Motorhead is a very good one on stage. But man, nobody could make a bass guitar sound like that. His technique was just a guitar player with four strings. His voice was just that growly, growly, growly thing that he did. But we he'll often be duplicated, never ever replicated forever. I guess I said that wrong. Maybe I mean often imitated, never duplicated would be the best way to say it. My heart's out to his band. I don't know what they're going to do after this. I'm sure that Phil Campbell and Mickey D will end up collaborating again on something. I'm sure they'll have a few more projects lined up. They're probably going to be okay, but I hope that Lemmy's son is fine. I just feel awful. I think the whole metal community really does, and we're gonna miss you, Lemmy, wherever you are. But it was really, really an honor to be breathing the same air as you. We'll miss you, Lemmy. Godspeed and live on.